Morning all, me again. It is Sunday the 4th of February, around 11:30 or so. I've already done my walking bit from the car. It's alright, yeah, nice today. Windy, yes, windy, but about 13 degrees and high overcast but no rain forecast for today, so that's good. Sunset's it's about 20 past 4, I think, 20 to 5, so coming round. I mean, February's when I tend to notice the evenings starting to get lighter again, so it's good. It's good. We got an extra hour or so. Mind you, I was here last week, so you know, mind you, it didn't get dark before I got here last time, so it's all good. I'm rambling. So today, this is the am I into the wind? Hang on, let's just shelter it a bit again. So that's the Blackwater estuary, the River Blackwater. I know, I'd never heard of it till I got here either. That's the Isle of Mersey over there, and Malden is way down that way. It's a little bit too far to get to today, so today we're heading for the village of St Lawrence, or a little bit beyond, where I've left my car in a playing field sports village hall car park type thing. Seems safe enough. And yeah, I've already done half of the work today, 2 hours worth along the main road there, diving in hedges and whatnot, and counting abandoned nitrous oxide canisters, 3 and a multi-pack box. I didn't know they came in boxes of 6. That's a lot of nerve damage right there. Anyway, we're going to go that way, and I'm going to just keep walking while I'm still warm. I don't want to stand here in the wind too long, chilling. Yeah, nuclear power station, we talked about last time. Severely decommissioned. There's not even any noises or anything. There's like 4 cars in the car park. That's going to be like that for the next 70 years, I think. Although I did see an interesting sign along the fence, which I probably should have filmed as I was coming down. Apparently there's a planning application to continue bringing in medium grade hazardous material from Dungeness, which we saw down in Kent, and some other one. Was it Hinckley or was it somewhere else? I can't remember. And storing it here. So it's being used to store other stuff. Which is odd, because I thought very much the one thing you're really not meant to do with uranium is put it all in a big heap together, you know. I think bad things happen at that point, but I expect they know what they're doing. Right, anyway, we're going to go that way. I don't know, what's that? That's coming in, that tide, I think. Some way to go, a little bit, another couple of hours, I think. Coming in, on its way in, you can see, because it's dry right up against the water. Yeah, outdoorsman me. Let's get on with it. This is Bradwell waterside, little mini village servicing the marina, sort of marina, slipway, sailing club, whatever. Yeah. Home of the Green Man pub, which I've just been in and had a coffee, because I thought I'm doing all right today. Actually, it's quite a short route, and I did very quick on the road section, so I've got quite a bit of time before daylight, so I can afford to be a bit slapdash today. So yeah, I'm going to carry on down there. I have to go around this facility here, some sort of training centre, like rings and climbing stuff, I don't know. Apparently, according to the pub landlord, and I've double checked on marinetraffic.com, hang on, I've got to come back in zoom mode. There we go, so anyway, as I was saying, according to the pub landlord, that red thing out there, that is Radio Caroline, famous pirate radio broadcasting vessel from like the, I don't know, 50s, 60s, something like that. Kind of a sort of precursor to Radio 1, I don't know. Used to be out in the North Sea and broadcasting pirate radio. Pop hits for the youth and stuff. You have to look that up in Wikipedia for the context and the history of that, but I didn't really know I didn't realise it was still a thing, still existed. It's actually got a radio mast on it as well. I don't know if it's actually broadcasting anything, probably not. Bit of living heritage there. Yeah. Anyway, I gotta go that way now. To St Lawrence. I think next stop St Lawrence is like about 3 or 4 miles of bleak head down trudging, and then yeah, to the village of St Lawrence where my car is. But I'm going to try and get a bit further than St Lawrence and then do loop back again beyond, just so I can cut down on the next one. The next one, this is my penultimate day trip hike. The next one will be my last one, and that'll be from St Lawrence or beyond to Malden, where I was meant to get in September with my backpack and my tent. And when I get to Malden, that's it. That's the end of these Sunday day trips forever, until some very distant future where I might day trip to Weston-super-Mare or something, pick up again on that bit I missed between the Severn Bridge and Minehead. But that'd be the very end of the England Coast Path for me, and that'd be about at least a decade, maybe more away. So So yeah, I'm going to have to find something else to do with my Sundays after the next one of these. But yeah, okay, so let's get this one done anyway. Stop thinking too far ahead. So I have to cut in and round and then back onto the shore. So let's do that. Howling. That's an eerie, mournful sort of noise. Love it. Right, I think I belong here. Hard to say. I think I'm going to be over there for the looks of it. Guess there's a way through. That's a great noise. Love it. I think I'd get a bit tired of it if it was just outside my bedroom window or something, but... Oh. Got this head down into the wind. It's physically pushing against me there. I don't know, gusting around 25 to 30 mile an hour apparently today. I'm going to assume you can hear this because every time I've looked back at my videos, and every time I've gone, oh, I don't know if you can hear me because it's so windy, the sound has been perfectly clear. So I'm going to stop worrying about that. Mind you, it's nice not to face directly into it for a bit, let my eyes dry out. Yeah, so we're kind of level with the big boat there. Look, so yes, if that is the Radio Caroline of pop legend, somebody must be maintaining it in some fashion or another, some historic trust or whatever, because that's theoretically at least 60 years old. Would have been 60 years ago it was doing its pirate radioing. And I don't know, that's definitely brine, that's definitely seawater tidal out there, so I reckon it would have just disintegrated by now if it had just been left and abandoned. So somebody's maintaining it, some, I don't know, local trust or foundation or little volunteer group or something. Surely. Yeah, there you go. I'm just trusting the zoom is pointing what I'm pointing at. Too windy. Got to keep moving. I mean, it said 13 degrees today, and that's normally not cause for a second pair of trousers, but I'm glad I'm wearing them because this wind is quite brisk. Alright, I'm going to head down and push inland a bit. It's coming from that way, so if I get that way a bit, I'll get a bit of headland cover, I think. Just right in the teeth of it here. Another one. Here we go. I'm always on balloon watch. Remember, kids, foil balloons, just say no. What was this? This looked like it was a number or a letter. Possibly a 0. Don't know. Relatively fresh. It's not got spiders living in it. And it was right next to the path, so I'll stuff this one in my bag. But yes, if nothing I've learned from the Thames and Kent and Essex is a new unappreciation for foil balloons. See so many of them down here. They blow all the way across the country and then fetch up on these hedges on the last bit of land before the sea. Sorry, I don't know. No, let's see. There we go. Another one. I don't think I can get in there really. It's been there a while. That one looks like it's started to fade and tatter. Of course, they never properly degrade. So many. I mean, I don't show you all of the ones I see. There's dozens along here. It's a real problem. It's like a sort of airborne litter grenade, you know, capable of a loitering litter munition, capable of being deployed dozens, if not hundreds of miles away from the point of origin. Ugh. I've got to stop getting annoyed about this stuff. I am enjoying today. It's nice. It's brisk, but you know, not greatly adverse weather-wise. And I think I can even see St Lawrence just on their next headland. Might be a short one today, although you know, again, this is only half of the trip. The next one, the one from St Lawrence to Malden, there's a bus route I can use. This means I can divert the whole of the day's walking into actual coast progress. Because I was wondering if I'd have to do 2 more after this one, but it looks like if I can get that bus, I'll be able to do the remaining bit in one long push. Still be there for dark. That's the plan, anyway. Is that another one? I'll leave it. Can't tidy up everything. A bit of marshland here, low-lying fens, tidal to some extent. A lot of that on this side of the country, I'm discovering. Don't really get scenery like this along the south coast much. A bit around Lymington, I suppose. And Nothing like this on the southwest, Cornwall, Devon. That's all shattering waves and giant cliffs and stuff. I'm really glad I'm seeing the contrast. That's what this trip's all about, I think. Seeing England in all its coastal glory, all its different types of shore. Fairly middle of the nowhere. Picnic space for 16. Some sort of, is that sewage outfall or a slipway? I don't know. Miniature beach. Although low tide, I think. I don't know, maybe I got my tides all wrong. Which will get me killed one day, but not today. It's gone right far out. Unless that's just very muddy shallows anyway. See, the water's quite distant from here. What time is it now? Yeah, about 10 to 1. I suppose it might have had time to turn as it was on its way out. Maybe I just don't know what I'm talking about. They should have sent an expert, is kind of my motto, really, for this whole series. They should have sent an expert, but here I am. Alright, I'm coming up on St Lawrence already. I mean, it's going to be quite a short day, actually, all in. Short video for you guys, I guess. Let's do a slow pan anyway, why not? Still see the power station there in the background. That's where I nominally started, but obviously I had to walk there from the car as well today, so. I mean, I've been at this about 4 hours, but you know. What time is it? Yeah, 3 hours and a bit, I suppose. But for you, it's probably been much shorter. Right, let's carry on. Just checking in again. A good head down romp there. Just all around the far edge of that reed bed, really. Not a lot to report. Oh, something about distant nuclear power stations on the horizon. I felt much the same way around Dungeness. So yeah, coming in on St Lawrence now. I think this is St Lawrence, all along this shore up to the end. I'm going to try and push on another 2 or 3 miles beyond, even though the car is like the other side of those trees somewhere, because it just feels like I've done very little today. But that'll take some miles off the next one. So yeah, let's see what St Lawrence is all about. Sleepy from the look of it. Caravan parks, holiday places. Oh, that wind's getting quite loud. You sure you guys can hear me? Ah, here we go, St Lawrence. I caught 20 past 1. I'm doing very well today. Yeah, I'm definitely going to try and get some bonus mileage in the other side and then loop back to St Lawrence, I think. Mind you, St Lawrence itself loops along to the end of there and then around the end. Some sort of caravan park here. Oh, that was closed looking at the entrance from the other side by the road. I don't know. I think there's 2 different holiday parks here. Ooh, a couple of empty plots. A few knockdown fences. No, it looks kind of lived in there. Doesn't look like it's all rubble. Those windmills are going a fair old pace today. I can't even be bothered to look up the relative proportions of types of electrical generation today. You can look that up yourself. Although it won't be today when you watch this, so that'll be a fruitless exercise as well. Hey, alright, let's crack on. It's not quite warm enough for ice creams yet. Let's get some snacks on the way home. Oh, I haven't done a bench of the dead in a while. Look at this colourful fellow. In memory of Tony, much loved, well respected and missed by all. Sit here and enjoy a cuppa with Kingy. Is that the horse? Was Tony also Kingy? Insufficient details. Mind you, I do like the colours. Is that a pride bench? I don't know. Sometimes just a rainbow is just a rainbow, you know. Got another colourful one up here. That's rather Spartan. Not even going to look at it. Not even going to sit. Here we go, look at this. Constructed wooden thing here. In memory of Frankie. His favourite place to be. See, I like that. Cheerful, to the point. Got a Christmas wreath there, well maintained. Maybe somebody local keeps an eye on it. So still in St Lawrence, river bylaws. Yeah, so I'm not planning on going on the river. If I have, then something's gone wrong. But yes, so, I don't know, this looks slightly above sea level, so I think. But yeah, they're taking no chances. Seawall. Around the corner to St Lawrence proper. It's quite a tiny place actually, it's just a village. I don't even know if it's got a shop. I think I was planning on buying food here when I was doing my backpack plan, but I don't know, I'm alright for now. Yeah, so it's all been my last day. I would have probably been camping somewhere at that chapel past Bradwell, and then I probably would have had to try and do this all the way up to Malden in one day, which actually, as it turns out, is going to be more closer to 3. I don't know, 2. Short days because of the car travel and the winter and stuff, but I think I probably could have done it in one day, but it would have been a push. No, it's the rest of leading up to there that was mad. I think I may have planned myself another 150-mile week again. Still, I'm pretty sure I would have just bitten the bullet and taken that ferry at Burnham if I had my backpack. Which I suppose isn't really cheating if the England Coast Path isn't technically open in those stretches. I don't know. I lie awake at night worrying about the precise definitions of this whole endeavour. What I am and aren't allowed to do. Ferry, no ferry. I mean, at the far end of Mersey, which you can just see over there, that line of houses and stuff on the far side, opposite Bradwell, on the far north-eastern tip, there is a ferry that goes across to Harwich. And if I don't take that, I have to go to Ipswich, I think, and back again. Or Colchester. Yeah, Colchester and back. And then that goes across to Clacton or something, Brightlingsea. I don't know. I make a rod from my own back, really, but then I kind of like these rivers as well. You hear me complaining about them a lot, obviously, but rivers are interesting as well as the sea. And the England Coast Path is going to be along these rivers at some point. So very much the spirit of the whole thing. So yeah, I just can't decide. Anyway, Malden first, and then once we get to Malden, it'll be a backpack week on the far side of all there, and that is pretty much a straight route all the way up to Salcott, come Whirly, Curly, Hurdy-Gurdy. And then from there, the path is no longer open or is marginal and planning again. So I'm down to my own devices, but I do want to go around Mersey and then back off. And then it's Colchester and the distance up the river at the back of there. So that's the plan for the May week anyway. Not worried about that today. It does worry me though. You know, I've only successfully camped out 3 nights this last calendar year, 2023. I was intending to do about 12 at least, because of various excuses. Actually, I only camped 2. I was in a travel lodge the first night out on that first week, and the second week didn't happen at all. So I've done really badly with the backpack wild camping for 2023. I'm hoping 2024 is going to be better, but I do worry I've forgotten how to do it. I haven't done it in a while. Got that £300 tent I only slept in twice. It's a very good tent. I'm looking forward to using it in the future, but yeah, so far my track record's not been great since. I mean, the week around Hastings and Dover and stuff, that was brilliant. That went all really well. I got all the mileage in. I wild camped a lot. Everything went well, and then just everything went to pieces in 2023 last year. And there's any particular reason for it either, not COVID or anything. It's just weird weathers and stuff. Different reasons, storms, a lot of it, just unpredictable weather. This year coming up, 2024, I've got a dual week contingency system I've planned. I'm basically going to schedule it all up so that I've got 2 potential weeks in May and 2 potential weeks in September, and it's far enough apart that I could book the second one off work even if the first one I booked off and taken off work and turned out to be terrible. So backups and contingencies is the key. So both in May and September, there's twice the chance of me getting a week with decent weather. That's the plan anyway. Yes, still got a long way to go. Right, anyway, enough rumination, let's carry on. So I guess this is as good a point as any to call St Lawrence proper. A little wharf, slipway, jetty end thing there. And pub. I'm alright for coffee and stuff now. Don't really want lemonade and crisps. I'm just going to keep going. Sailing club there. Now, there we go. local walks. Oh, he was going to flash my bit of paper, but I can do it here quite easily enough. So basically, you are here. Car is somewhere down road a bit. So basically, yeah, walked all the way up here this morning to the power station, and back along here, and try and get around to this corner and cut back in if I can to Steeple, and then back to St Lawrence. Just to get this headland done as well. And then, yeah, next time it's going to be all the way up and round and round and round and round and round and round, and out to Malden, which is the finish. But apparently there's a bus that runs around here. So if I get to Malden before 10 o'clock-ish on my drive up, which is 4 hours, that even with the M25 playing up, which it did again this morning, closed for an incident on carriage I needed. I was exploring Watford this morning. Can't really remember much about it, but I suspect that might be a common impression. Yeah. So yeah, if I can get that bus, then I can do this whole next section next time, which won't be next week, might be the week after. Busy next week. But yes, so a bit more to do today, just around here, and then loop back up by the road, back to the car, and done. Look, England Coast Path sign. An actual acorn. I haven't seen one of those in a while. Actually, I've seen a few of the yellow arrows with the black acorn on, so that's all right. It's good to see the verification there. All right, let's crack on. Okay, leaving St Lawrence and my car behind. Yeah, heading on. So that on the end there is the Marconi Sailing Club, I think. Possibly no relation, who knows. Yeah, I need to go up to there and round the end, and then back in, and then I cut back to the road, and I'll leave you alone there, I think. But we'll keep going for the moment. Again, just, you know, same old, head down, trudge on. Not a lot to say. It's just nice here though, in a brisk way. Still, no, can't quite see the sea proper now. Have to be out the other side now. I guess we've seen the end of the sea for the moment. That's okay. That's quite sea-like. Right, let's carry on. Look, it's the Mekong. It's not even touching the ground much. Kiteboarding, it's the new hotness. I think when I started in Minehead, this wasn't even a thing. Might have just been kite sailing, you know, with the great long strings. Might have even just been, you know, windsurfing. That might have been the thing. So I've been at this so long now that whole trends and fashions and sports have come and gone. I feel old and tired. This is the Marconi Sailing Club. First rule of the Marconi Sailing Club is, I don't know, I didn't read the sign. Something about don't go in here, just stay on the path. I think that's the first rule of most of what's going on here, stay on the path. So I think that's OC Island over there. I think it's cut off except for a causeway at the back on the far side. We might see that on our backpacking week. I think North and the island's a bit further along. Not sure there's anything specific on there. Farm buildings maybe. Don't know, I haven't. This is all Viking country, and I haven't got to Assassin's Creed Valhalla yet. I've only just finished slogging through Unity, so I've got Syndicate next. Oh, here we go. Here's some information. Press pause for more. So there I am. I am here. So my plan is to basically get down to here, and then leave the path, and then pick up next time. And then I got to loop back round along the dangerous road up to here, and I think my car's somewhere around here. So yeah, just a big old loop, and then yeah, all that's next time. What we got? OC Island, yeah, see, I'm right. Many illustrious owners. Okay. MOD, private property not accessible to the public. Oh. Roman evidence, you see. Small village in the centre, clearly visible from Steeple Shore, but you can't see, or because it's all private, yeah. Sailing Club, Coast Guard Kitchen. Right. And Priory Ruin somewhere. That's the yellow blob, that's a bit further around. We might see that, we might not. Nave, see, cloister. See, I know stuff. John was mocking me because I didn't recognise an apse correctly. Well, why don't you marry an apse if you're... Right, going. Yeah. Minor inland detour. I think this is accurate. So come down that road and then back up there. So I think it's just to go around the sailing club or some houses or something. Yeah, it looks pretty clear. Good. Still on the trail. It's both a path and a trail, look. Interesting. Never noticed before. Right. Well, that's quite exposed. Somewhere I would not want to put a tent. Can't really see Malden. I think it might be a bit around the bend in the distance there. North Knee Island in the way. That's probably Steeple Caravan Park. I think that's probably too far as well. I think I stopped before I get there. In fact, is this it? Is this me? No, I think it's a bit further. I've got a bit of a dilemma. I don't know what to put for today's episode. I mean, I'm halfway between St Lawrence and Steeple. So do I put St Lawrence and then, you know, big up the next one, or do I put Steeple and big up this one? Tricky. And mind you, I think you probably already know the answer to this question because you've just seen it on YouTube. Right, what's going on down here? Yeah, it goes down there. Not along the top then. Well, it's quite windy. I could do with a bit of lowland. Yeah, why not? Alright, yeah, nearly there. So we're turning off to the left at some point along here, and then that's me for the day. I'm going to stroll back to the car another mile or two. And I'm finished. What was it? It's 2:30. Yeah, I think maybe 3 o'clock finish, 3:30, something like that. Which gives me another 2 hours and 2.5 hours of daylight, but don't really want to push it much further today. I've planned my staging. A short day is not a problem. It's all right every now and then. A proper one next time. Should be about 12, 13 miles of actual path hiking. So I definitely need that bus. We'll see what happens next time. Yeah, let's finish this bit first. Super effective style there. The sheep are never getting through here. Magic. Right, I think this is probably me, somewhere along here. Go through that next one and then double to the left. Let's have a look. Morning. You're supposed to be here. Does look like a stile behind you. Here we go. Yes, look, me. Yes. Yeah, I think I need this one. Right, well, I'm going to say goodbye here then. Hello, and goodbye, sheep. We barely knew each other. Yeah, so, there we go. That's my penultimate day trip done for this section. Next stop over there is Malden, yeah, which will be my last Sunday day trip ever. Well, I mean, I'll probably do other Sunday day trips, but not on the England coast path. Not for a very long time. So kind of poignant. Yeah, join me next time. I don't know when that's going to be. Maybe a fortnight or maybe longer. Don't know. Not next week. Busy next week. And yeah, we'll try and get this whole thing in the bag. Only 5 months later than I meant. Try and get this schedule back on the road. Anyway, until then, ta-ta.